Black light once again. See, we're still on the subject of us ruling, the melanated people ruling. We lack that confidence to really, really, really rule. That's why we put blocks in front of ourselves, because we're not sure of ourselves. And then we know we got a lot of power in us, and so we just getting used to that power. We don't understand what's in us. And so if we understand who we are, we understand who the Most High is. See, the pale man, the Caucasian, he has put a block between us and the Most High. First of all, he make his language, he make everything spooky and mystical, magical, and while he's doing this to our psyche, he's preparing us for a world that he's about to put in place. Now notice all the movies he put out that prepares you for the future. Like say like when Star Trek came out with those phones, flip phones. Then boom, they're here. All them devices that you saw on Star Trek, you see them now. Now he could have been had that, in the works, but he put them out at the right time. When you go downtown to city planning and study what anybody can do, but we don't never think about doing. You can look at the plans in city planning, and you'll see that they got plans 10 to 20 years for the city to demolish this and do that 20 years ahead of time. And each mayor or whoever get in office, it's already laid out for them. What to do. They just following the plans. You know what I'm saying? It's the script is already written for whoever gets into city management position. So they just got to follow the script. They don't deviate from the script. If they deviate from that script, the ones behind the scene behind the curtain somewhere, will take their ass out. So now, this is what we don't do. See, this is why I'm so busy trying to unite and organize and use strategy, and we're gonna use YouTube to do it. See, we're gonna be open with it, because the more people that hear it, see, this reach a whole lot of people at one time. It's gonna resonate somewhere, and those that are in other countries, they're going through similar circumstances as we are, and they could utilize some of this strategy and some of this wisdom too. See, and the messenger the messenger Elijah Muhammad, when he was teaching some deep wisdom, when he first started, he was in his 40s, past the draft age, and they locked him up. They could have killed him, but they told him, don't teach that right now. And so so they let him go after they locked him up because they said he was a draft, a draft dodger, but he was past the age of going into the armed service. So they, locked him up. Then when he came out, he had to probably lower his teachings, lower the intensity of his teachings, and he came at him a different way. He re-strategized himself, and came at him a different way, and they told him that they would have had to kill him if you don't change it up, So, now Elijah Muhammad is a brother that most of y'all brothers and sisters, y'all don't understand that. Y'all don't understand the Nation of Islam, man. And y'all don't like the way the sisters dress, and y'all think that Islam is invented by the Arabs. Man, there's so many Muslims. There's more Muslims in Malaysia and Africa than it is over there in the Middle East. So don't be focusing in on them Arabs, man. And most of them are pale Arabs. They're not the original Arabs, Just like at one time it was over here was Native Americans. Now who you see over here now, see? It wasn't no pale Arabs walking around the pyramids, man. It was black Arabs. We're not using the terms, the proper terms anyway. We're using the Caucasian terminology. And so some of y'all young folks, I be hearing y'all talk on other channels. Y'all saying when y'all say Arabs, y'all don't Somalians think of themselves as Arabs, Ethiopians and all them, so y'all need to before y'all lead the people astray and give them the wrong idea, man. Y'all need to check with somebody or do some research into yourself, so the strategy is to always keep us divided. So when you're gonna speak on the pale Arabs, they're not Arabs anyway, because Arabs mean one that dwells in the desert. That's what Arab mean. They in cities, man. And each tribe had their own identity. They didn't call themselves Arabs, or they didn't call themselves the Middle Easterners, or whatever. Each tribe had their own identity, just like the Native Americans. Each Native Americans had their own nation, their own identity, and they had the word that they called themselves. The Caucasian, he the one that be putting the words on people and stuff. It's like over in Africa, man. We have many tribes over there, many different languages, many different dialects. Then the Caucasian come along and put his twist on everything. That's how he do, man, to confuse y'all, because y'all don't study the way y'all supposed to study. Y'all too out here into this materialistical BS, killing each other for that fake paper dollar, man. No matter how you get around it, I don't hear none of y'all young brothers addressing that. Y'all love that dollar too much, man. You can never be a nation until you get your own money system, your own trade system. Now we could if y'all kind of smart and know how to in other words, let me say it like this. All the wisdom and smartness y'all young brothers got. Y'all got to instead of getting mad at the old people, at your elders, cause see y'all was taught to do that. Now listen, man. Get schooled. I mean, when I was coming up, man, I used to hang around older cats. I didn't hang around cats my age, man. I hung around cats older than me because my old man, he wouldn't tell me nothing about women and how to finesse women, He wouldn't do that. He ain't tell me to use a condom or nothing, man. He was scared. He was scared to talk like that. But when he did tell me, he had to get high to tell me. And then by that time I already knew about it. You know what I'm saying? So, because them old brothers, man, you go hang out with them old wineheads and old hustlers and stuff. They tell you all that, man, how to get a girl hot. And you try it, and it worked. And you say, damn, let me hang around. No, they tell you how to hustle. They tell you how to do everything, man. Them old cats on the corner, you know, and they schooling some young bloods. But see, y'all young bloods, man, y'all raising each other. Y'all young people, babies raising babies. You know, that's what we got now. You know, and half y'all, you know, ain't got no mother and fathers on the same page anyway. Everybody on their different pages. You know, so y'all scatterbrained. You know what I'm saying? So y'all looking for guidance. Now you get in the Nation of Islam, you got guidance. You got proper guidance. You know, for the whole family. But y'all don't want to do it because they dress a certain way. They refrain from alcohol and all this and that and other. And y'all ain't ready to give up that. See, anything could be a religion, man. Brothers talking about religion. Egyptologists could be a religion. Pimping could be a religion. Hoeing could be a religion. Thieving, you know what religion, that word religion only means to do something every day, repeat something. That you got read, the prefix of read comes from Ra. You know, the sun does the same thing every day. You know, it really don't come up. You know, the sun don't really rise. You know, it's in a fixed position as far as its relationship to the planet Earth. The Earth, the ones that evolves around the sun, and the sun don't really set. You know, and so, but them the terminology that this Caucasian uses to describe itself. Don't forget now, the Caucasian not too long ago thought the world was flat. He thought the world was flat, man. And he just now, ain't too long ago, man, he just now came out of that kind of mindset. But somebody told him that it was round. So who told him? It was a black man. Watch this movie Quest for Fire. He didn't even know about fire, man, how to start a fire. You know? And so y'all watch that movie. And look here, man, I'm not ridiculing or mocking the Caucasian. Mostly I'm mocking y'all, man, because y'all, the young people, y'all get a little bit of knowledge. I'm always in search of knowledge. I'm always studying. You know, you got to turn off them TVs. You got to play less basketball, less sports. You got to play less women, and women got to play less men. And quit wanting to go shopping all the time, women. You got the guys doing that same thing. You know, I remember guys hated to shop. You know, hated to spend money. I'm still like that, man. I'm not I'm not just gonna jack my money off like that, man. And all them cats making it rain, y'all tricks, man. You know, jacking y'all money off like that, man. Y'all could be rule the city with all that money y'all jack off. You know, if y'all to come together and had a conscious or a desire to rule, y'all could run a city, man. But y'all ignorant, man. Ignorant only means that y'all ignore certain things, you know, certain truth. That word ignore is in ignorant, you know. So, you know, I know I only got deep deep thinkers following me. I know that. You know, I know you got to be deep. I seen one silly comment. I think it was a white chick talking about she liked Public Enemy or something, you know. I think that was a little trick in that. We're going to black light out. We're going to go on to the next page.